Hello and welcome to Greater Work. Today we're going to look at a Karcher K4 compact who has developed a leak, so we'll attempt to fix that. This is the Karcher. I'll put the model number, you'll see it a little bit later on, but for now, just to show you where the leak is, this is connected. I'll just turn it on. That there is water coming out of it. Okay, so we'll take it apart and look at what needs to be done to it. Okay, so in order to fix the Karcher, we're going to use the following tools. I'm going to use a 27mm spanner. I have a screwdriver. I have a hex bit size 6, and I also need a Torx bit, which is the T15 that I'm going to use for some screws, and a ratchet. I'll also probably make use of a of an electric screwdriver. So let's have a look at our Karcher. I'm going to open it up. In order to do so, I need to turn it upside down, and you will see that there are about 6 holes for screws, and this is where the screwdriver with the T15 Torx is going to be used. Yeah, so I'm going to get those screws up. Is it coming out? Yes, it has come out. So as you can see, this is the back of the Karcher with the wheels that comes out in one piece. This was the screw that was causing some problems, which I'll get out now. Okay, so we have all 6 screws. And let's have a look at the Karcher. So what's inside here? I have, so this black bit is the motor. This is where the pistons are, and the leak comes from somewhere in the head here. Let's see, how do we do this? I'm going to take it out of the case. Of course, this is not connected to the mains, to the electrical supply. So this is the inside of Karcher. Let's see now. This is the hose for getting the salt in, so I can actually disconnect this like this and keep it on the side. And what do we need to do now? Okay, so I will need to reconnect it to the water supply, and turn it on to see exactly where the leak is coming from. Okay, so I have connected the Karcher to the water mains, and I can already see that there is water coming out from the side here, so somewhere under the under this metal bit that holds the head of the pressure washer in place. So I need to open that up and see what's happening. Okay, so we are back on the bench. Let's see, back on the workbench with this. Let's see how do we take it apart. So it looks like the leak comes from somewhere under here, which means that we need to remove this head, probably these 4 screws, but before that we need to remove the hose connector here. For this one we need the 27mm spanner, so I'm going to take this out. Okay, so this is out. Then we have 4 screws that will need to be taken out, but before that there is this part here that goes in, there are 2 plastic pipes that connect to the pump casing, so I need to remove those. In order for that I need to take out this metal bar here, this metal piece that actually keeps things in place. To do so I need to let's see if I can gently bang on it a little bit and then pull it from this side. So this has come off, which means that this will be able, I will be able to take this out, but not just yet. Let's deal with those screws for now. So I'm going to use a hex size 6. Okay. As you can see, this part has come up. This part came out, so I'll set it aside. And I still need to take the screws completely out. Okay, that's done. So let's see. Okay, so I have here the head of the pump, which has this metal part that holds everything in place. Let's get the 4 screws out. Remove the metal bit. It has come across in 2 parts. I'll show you in a moment. So this is the bit that holds everything in place. We'll set it aside. This is the manifold, and this is the head of the pump, and I just need to find, it has 3 springs here and one has just gone AWOL somewhere here. I'll find it in a moment. This is the washer that has to go here. Let's put it back. Put it back in a second, but let's see what else. I don't think we need to be concerned with this part. As you can see, these are this is a system where, first of all, this bit is the electrical box. This this one is the system with the, oh, this washer has come, the spacer went in the wrong place here. Okay, so what happens here is that there is the motor spins off this disc that you can see here, which is like a wobbly disc, so it would move like this, and when that disc moves, it presses on these three pistons alternately. So those are going up and down in a sequence, and through let me put this back here, through the head of the pump, it actually creates pressure with the water that is at the top, and that pressurized water would go through this manifold. And I believe because it was just under, yeah, you can see there is a fine crack on the manifold, which is under the intake for soap, for detergent. And I hope you can see it. Let's zoom in. Okay, so there is a very fine crack here, which means this is the bit where the water was gushing out. Okay, so this will come further apart, but let's just pause for a second to look for that spring. Okay, so managed to find the missing spring. Need to be very careful with these bits because they fall out easily, so I'll just put this one back. So again, this is the head of the pump. I don't think there is any problem with it. So the pressure washer was actually before developing this leak was operating well, so there was no lack of pressure or anything like that. If there is lack of pressure, then it's very likely that the problem is caused by the head of the pump, by this piece, which you would need to replace. However, in my case, the problem was caused by the manifold. So as we said, there is a crack here. There is a replacement part for this that I've managed to source on eBay. It is, I'll give you the part number as well. So it's this one, and the part number is it's called the Control Head 9002029.002. You need to be careful depending on the model that you have. This is the newer model, which means that it has a 22 millimeter diameter for this part where the detergent connector comes in. So if you measure this bit and it's 22 millimeter, then probably it's the newer part and you need to order the number that I just mentioned. It might be an older model, in which case is the 20 millimeter, so this would be smaller. You will need to find the part number for that one. I don't know it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some of the parts from the old manifold from here onto this one, because this was bare. So it does have the this white stopper here, but not the top of the soap dispenser, which is this. So that one is there, but stays there. What else do I need to do? I think that I need to take, so first of all, let's put this on here. Okay, so this went in. That's about right. And now let's have a look at this part. Can I take it out here? Okay, so it came out quite easily by pulling with the pliers on this triangular part. Be aware that it has this bit that goes like this. There's an assembly with the spring, so we need to take that out entirely. I have the spring in the first part, and this one, I think that if I push it down, it should come out. Let's see. I need to find a tool for that, so that I don't damage it. Maybe I can. Yeah, I just pushed it with one of the screws, and it came out quite easily. So I will put this back in the same order. So first this one goes in here. You see, you can't put it wrong. It's one end bigger than the other. So the narrower one first would go in. Okay, and I've pushed it. Then we have the little spring and the white piece of plastic, and on top of that we have this triangular part that should actually fit in quite nicely. I'll put it like this so that you can see, and you align the triangle with the bigger one. Okay. Sorry, still in one piece, but I need to turn it a little bit. Okay, so now it's aligned with the bigger triangle. Okay, so we have this. What else is there? There is this inner part, the red bit from here, which I just took out, and I'm going to put it in here. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. So now I have the new manifold with all the bits and pieces, and I should start reassemble the head of the pump. So here you will see the following. There is this spacer that needs to go under the plastic electric box. So I'm going to put it here, and then I have the box coming on top. And then what else goes in here? First of all, I need to convince this triangular washer to go back on its place, like that, and just like so. So now we have this part that has to come on top. Then the metal gore that holds everything in place, and this will come on top of the cylinders for the pump, like here. Okay, before I put the screws in, I need to put back this part, which goes first with the two little pipes in there, and then it connects here. And now, remembering that everything is on springs, I need to put the screws back in, which might take a little bit of convincing. So let's see. You need to make sure that the screws are going in just right. They are not going at an angle or something, because that will damage the thread. Okay, looks like that's in quite okay. Let's try this one again. Okay. Oops. This has come off, so let's put it back in. Once it goes in, it's gonna, yeah, I've managed to put it in here quite okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is all in, and I need to put back this metal bracket, which goes in quite easily, but might need a bit of pushing. Okay, so that is that, and I have pretty much everything back into its place. Good. So now let's check once more. This out tight. Okay, so that's done. Putting back the hose connector here. And tightening it. This is plastic, so no need to put too much force in it. And that's about it. We need to try it out now. Okay, so time to test how well that worked. I've connected this to the water mains, and as you can see, it's no longer leaking here. And let's try to turn it on. Okay, back on the workbench. So it's not leaking, which is good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back in its case, and let's see, it's the yellow bit in which that this goes first. I also need to attach the detergent hose, the soap hose. So I just put this back in here. And now you can see the case has a little outlet for the water connector. So I'm going to make sure I put it with the water connector that way. And also notice this part, the metal bit that sticks out. This one needs to go in the hole here. So, and this is the switch. The switch needs to go in the switch hole. So I'm just going to put it in. try it, but not yet. Okay, now it's in. So first of all, the electrical connector. This one needs to go on the side here, and it goes in. It slides in the opening that it has. Make sure you put it the right way, as the rounded part has to go in first. Okay, just like so. And this part tucks in here. And it should allow to be pulled out easily. So now we come with the second part. Okay, so this one goes like this. You have to arrange the soap dispenser so that it's not actually the hose is not caught by the case. And once you have it in place, it fits quite snugly. Okay, so it's now ready for the screws, which we have here. Always useful to have a little tray or something in which to put the pieces when you disassemble something.
As I discovered the hard way, this one is a mistake then. This one. Stuff. 5 and 6 coming off.
Okay. So that's done. And one thing that I think I've mentioned, just in case, the model number is this. So this is a K4. Karcher K4 compact, and the model number is 1637311. So I think normally it's the 1.637 that counts. If you look for parts, I think they will show this as 16XX. So yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to take it back outside, put it on the side, connect it to water, let the water run for a little while so that the air goes out, and then attempt to start it. Okay, so I have reconnected everything. I plugged it into the water mains. And I removed the lance. You can see here this is disconnected, but I turned the water on and left it running for about 10 minutes. This ensures that all the trapped air in the pump is taken out, because otherwise it won't start. So let's try it now. I'll connect the lance, plug it in, and let's see if it works. Okay, so I've connected the lance, and I will try to plug it in. It's the water is running, so let's see now. Okay, that's the sound I needed to hear, and let's see now with the lance. Okay, so seems to be all good, and as you can see, it's no longer leaking. Well, pretty sure it is no longer leaking. The water down here is from the rain. So okay, that was pretty much it. Remember that on this model, in order to use it, it has to be flat on the floor. Cool. Leave any comments below. Thanks.